Hey, so today on Cooking on the Fly, I'm going to attempt to make a tortilla bake. Let's do it. So I have here some tortillas, Italian sausage, pasta sauce, cheese, a red bell pepper, and some spices. We have Italian herbs, oregano, and some dried chilies. Got my pan, put a piece of parchment paper on here. I'm going to pour some sauce on here. I'm going to take my sausage. I have this mini food processor here. I'm just going to put this in here. Now, if you don't have sausage, you can also use any other meat that you like. Ground beef, pepperoni, ham. I'm going to take the meat, put it on here. Now I'm going to cut my pepper. I'm going to sprinkle some pepper on here. And I'm going to use the spices. And now the cheese. If you have fresh basil, I would use it. Now we're going to roll this up. And repeat. There we go. I'm going to melt a little bit of grass-fed organic butter. I'm going to take my butter. And I'm just going to brush some on here. This will help it brown up nice in the oven. Now if you want, you can melt some cheese and put some sauce on top of this. I'm not going to do that because I want to see how it cooks up. I may decide to do that later, but I'm going to pop this in the oven. Now I'm going to cook this for 30 to 35 minutes on 400 degrees. The reason for that is the sausage I'm using is not pre-cooked. So I would advise using pre-cooked sausage. I don't know how this is going to turn out, and you really want to make sure it's done all the way. So we shall see. Look at that. The edges are starting to get brown. Now I'm going to let it cook a few more minutes just because I did not pre-cook the sausage. You don't want to eat undercooked meat, especially pork, because of parasites and other pathogens. So if you use pre-cooked sausage, this would be done right now, but I'm going to let it go for those few extra minutes. Okay, we're going to check the oven. Ooh, look at that. Now I'm going to let this cool for a few minutes before I do my plating. I'm going to cut these edges off. They're a little overdone. Got my plate ready. There we have it. Looks delicious. And now I'm ready to eat.